charred bits of lamby Mediterranean goodness. What more do you want? I best try it just one last time to make sure it's good. Hi, I'm Schuey, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make these tasty Mediterranean lamb koftas. I may even show you how to make a super easy and tasty tzatziki sauce. Mainly because I like saying tzatziki. So just sit back, grab a drink or two, and let's get into it. For this recipe, we're gonna need 500 grams of lamb mince. Easy enough to find. As always, I popped into Gippsland Premium Meats and they sorted me out. No trimming needed. The only prep you need to do is put it into a bowl. Now, surely you don't need to see me put lamb mince into a bowl. I think you can handle that on your own. We are going for a Mediterranean flavour for these lamb koftas, mainly because an Aussie flavoured kofta would be lamb mince, beer and Vegemite. No one really wants to see that, do they? Let me know in the comments if you would like to see an Aussie lamb kofta with lamb, Vegemite and beer. So we need to add a few ingredients to our lamb mince. Some shredded onion, some panko crumbs, some crushed garlic, some chopped coriander. Now that's cilantro to some of you, and if you don't like the flavour, use parsley. We're also going to need some paprika, a bit of cumin, a dash of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon, some cardamom, and for a little kick, some chili flakes. It's up to you how much chili you add. If you don't like your rear end and it needs punishing, add lots. Lastly, we just want to add some salt and some pepper. And now get your hands in there and make sure all the ingredients are thoroughly mixed up. If you didn't know, Schueys BBQ has a Facebook page as well. Shaping lamb koftas couldn't be any simpler. What you will need is some skewers. I'm using metal ones today because I care about the dolphins. Now, if you only have wooden ones, I guess they'll do. Now, grab a handful of the kofta mix and put it onto a skewer. And you can see I've weighed it out into 6 equal parts. Now, there's no right or wrong way to shape a kofta. Just make sure they're all the same size so they cook evenly. Now, to make things easier, you can make these the day before, but they're gonna have to go into the fridge regardless of when you make them, just so we harden up that lamb mince a little bit before we cook it. It's now time to make some tzatziki sauce. And again, just like the koftas, you can make this the day before and store it in the fridge. And to make this, we'll need some plain Greek yogurt and some shredded cucumber, some dill, and not dill, I know I'm a dill, some lemon juice, some crushed garlic, all of it, and as always, a bit of seasoning, some salt and a bit of pepper. And just mix up all the ingredients and put aside until you need to use it. If you are making it the day before, remember, put it in the fridge. If you've already liked this video, I just wanted to give you a shout out and say cheers. Thanks, I appreciate it. Today, I'm going to be using my Weber Go Anywhere, or the GA as they're known, and I'm going to be pairing it up with my 100mm riser that I grabbed from Rub and Grub. This is just going to keep those koftas a little higher off that direct charcoal, saves us from burning them. So I'll 3/4 fill a chimney starter with lumped charcoal. I'll light it up, and once they're all ashed over, I'm going to dump them into the GA. And just using a pair of tongs, I'm just going to spread it out so it's nice and even. And I'll make sure the bottom vents are wide open. By keeping the koftas a little higher off our fuel source, they still will char up, giving us that great flavour. They just won't burn as easily. It's time to get these lamb koftas over the charcoal, just as all my neighbours decided to mow their lawn. Now, you don't want these to burn, so as you're putting them on, no wandering away. Now, while these are cooking, you should be set up with a cold beverage so you don't have to wander away. I even recommend having a backup beverage because charring is flavour, burning is bad. So just remember, we're going to keep turning these about every minute or so. Now, we are aiming for an internal temp of 71 degrees Celsius, and the only way you're going to know that is by using an instant read thermometer. These things you can pick up anywhere for 20 bucks, all the way up to the top of the range for $160. So go and get one. And these are ready to come off now. Now, I can see a lot of people out there watching my videos and haven't subscribed yet. It helps me out a lot. How? You hit the subscribe button and the bell button, you get notified that I've uploaded a new video, you come and watch it. Costs you nothing, helps me out a lot. Today we are cooking with a high direct heat directly over the charcoal. All up, our cook's going to take about 30 minutes until that lamb reaches an internal temp of 71 degrees Celsius. Or for those of you using my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Although, if you push the cooking time to 31 minutes, it now becomes a 2 beer cook. You can use these in wraps with some sliced tomato and onion and top with that tzatziki sauce. or they make the perfect starter, 1 or 2 on a plate with a bit of that tzatziki sauce, and your taste buds are gonna be smiling. If only you could smell these koftas through that camera. The aromatics coming through right now because they're cooked is absolutely driving me insane. Now I'm gonna finish these off with just a sprinkling of coriander. And if you don't like it, obviously don't use it. Parsley will do. And just a nice squeeze of fresh lemon juice. That's just going to give it a bit of tang that it needs. Surely by now we all know I'm going to say it. These are that good, they should be illegal. As always, cheers for watching.